coverage of the National Football League. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Washington Commanders and the San Francisco 49ers. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil John. The pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? Hail to the Commanders. Hail victory. But do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Washington Commanders and the San Francisco 49ers. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, break! 60 Maverick!
Right to the air goes Daniels. That's to the rookie out of Virginia Tech, Jalen Lane.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. but there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Daniels with a give to Kronsky-Merritt. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 4. On play action, Daniels finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he's in! Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Now, Watkins on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, 49ers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Javon Kinlaw there for the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. Pushed out to his left. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now Purdy. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on fourth down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Escaping to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Hey, check that. Let's go now. Ready?
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Chapstick, Bronco 80.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. A gain there of 15. First down, Washington.
A gain of 15. First down, Commanders.
Throwing now, Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Panther 11. Ready. Cougar, check, hurt.
Daniels. He's got his man, Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Panther Street. 7 Pirates.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. trying to get that one to Noah Brown. And that'll set up fourth down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? Just an ugly-looking kick right from the jump, Mike. I mean, it was the snap initially. That led to a bad hold. That led to a little bit of a mistiming of the kicker's steps, and you add all that up, and that's the kick you get.
He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Niners first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
1st and 10 for Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing again is Purdy. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up 4th down. But somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. I think he's going to get this first down by about the length of the football.
Off the play fake, Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
The 40-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. Again in the air for Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Get set. Get set. Right side. Yellow.
They'll throw again with Purdy. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Here's Purdy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Seven Pirates.
Daniels now on first down. Short one there. He's got Ertz. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
70 up, Bronco 80. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third and inches.
Ready. 60 by 60 by.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play there for Washington. And even 50 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll run here with Eckler to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
Rattler, 18, Gravity Lions.
Eckler. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
Now 4th and goal.
Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Out of his end zone, it's Purdy. To the former Cal Bear, Jake Tunges. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. That gains an even 60 yards.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
Get set.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Purdy on target side. And the 49ers have a 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Get set. Watch out.
Back to the air again is Purdy. And this will be incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Third down. Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This one from 41 yards out. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners are on the board. It's 7-3.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
There we go. 79, 18 Cardinal.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. IT, what's up? Stop.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall.
To Ricky Pearsall. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
What's up? IT, what's up?
Now Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Line around, up. Stop.
Throwing is Purdy. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
On the stop. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow.
Back to throw. Purdy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Get set.
Now the rookie out of Oregon, Jordan James. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
49ers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Outside. 18.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Quick throw, taken in. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 33, here's second and a yard. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Daniels to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Trap 60, Trap 60.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This will be a 48-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Commanders go out to a 10-3 lead. After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. Now, Watkins on the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target.
10 yards to go.
And it's going to be third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
On the ready. Ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
19 Lions.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. Has caught. That's Lane. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards.
Come on.
And the
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Forced to his right. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Lightning, it's Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing now, Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
makes it 3rd.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here we go.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket, and the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
The field goal unit
19,
staying
19.
put.
Let's go
They're going to
now.
line up and go for this on 4th down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one hard. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Tigers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with James. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Yellow. 18.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
21. Yellow.
Throwing again is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Purdy going to put it up again. And he's going to be taken down on a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter.
Brings up third
1 quarter
16.
remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
We go. 18. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Tonjes. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yellow.
On first and 10, Purdy. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Outside. Right around outside.
Again, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Pick by Will Harris. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
This one brought in by Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And this is
60, drop 60. Come on, set. Gravity lying. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
A gain of 8. And a Washington
Check,
first down.
Bobcat.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Washington.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
The slot man in motion right. On first down, Daniels. Flush to his right, going for it all. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Get set. Go. What's up?
Purdy. That's the versatile Jordan James. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
15 yards on the play. And the 49er first down.
On play action, here's Purdy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 44 now, here's second and 4. Now Purdy. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Third and short. Purdy. He's got his man. Complete to Pearsall. They get 15 on that game. First down, 49ers.
And the 49er first down.
Back to the air again is Purdy. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
27 more yards.
Give them 27, and it's first and goal. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll throw again with Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
For the 2-point conversion.
Here's Purdy again. That'll be caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Trap 50, trap 60.
The tight end Ertz in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. And he's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field, and we need to check this call.
Top 19, 79 Bronx, Dragon 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Okay, break. 19 tight, 2.
Throwing now, Daniel. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
It's a gain of 6.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Washington.
Here we go, set. 70 Red, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 Lions.
To the air again is Daniels. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play there for Washington. 45 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, street. Ready, check out.
On the handoff, it's Krosky Merritt. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
The 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Daniels. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Rattler, 18, Deputy. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now, Watkins on the return. And he's going to finally be ushered out of bounds all the way up by midfield.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
This is 1st and 10. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's 1st down.
Get set. Yellow. 18. What's up? Yellow. Yellow. Up.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Open man downfield is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
To throw, it's Purdy. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be in. He's got it. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Yellow.
Throwing again is Purdy. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Ranger. Let's go. 19 sight. 76.
Daniels now on 1st down. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Go check. Go check. Ready.
On the give, Krosky Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout to get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
60 by 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's to the 10, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Gay to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
49ers 15.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now Watkins on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
43-yard line.
A first down throw for Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Off the play fake, Purdy. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Run over center. That's Krosky Merritt. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
At the 47-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So a win here on the road for the Commanders. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.